Welcome back to some more Monster Train 2 Monster Action. Actually here once again today with a playthrough instead of my feature-length commentary. Doing a challenge seed again, brought to us by Fish77777. Is that 5 sevens? 7 fishes but only 5 sevens in the name? Okay, I guess that's a thing you can do. But we are going to try this out. We are banished with Talos. We got our Healy Pings with a Luna, Pyre of Savagery. Let's start it. So a little bit low health. Looks like people are dying because of the low health, even though you have the high damage. So the questions are, do we get good scaling? Are we lacking a defensive option? Well, I don't think it's going to be a defensive option because Phase Blessing can go hard. Okay, so let's go see what we find. We do see Siphon, Spikes, you, and Corruption. Okay, Corruption's an annoying one. For champs, my choices are going to be Celebrate, because I like the Celebrate path a lot. And yeah, just seems like a decent start, in my opinion. I'm going to try something, by the way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play middle. Like this, and we can ping you out. Oh, nice. Since you're going to get a lot of armor, we're going to put armor on the middle one in this formation. Yeah, we're going to greed out that gold. And keep the extra armor middle. Quick, I wish I could play you, my friend. Just can't. I could have moved up, dropped the quick, and moved back down the next round. 6 damage for that. So let's save all the damage to our health. Yeah, we'll take 6, it's fine. Let's see if we can get a mid-floor kill. That would be amazing for us. Ah, you can't. What? Alright. Well, the mid-floor kill idea is trash, apparently. So what we are going to do instead is we're going to set up, honestly, as much as we can bottom. We drop you next. We're going to just keep clearing out the junk. This does mean we are going to take that hit, which is annoying. But now we can drop you two and we'll get 4 hits in against you. That's going to be a lot better. Once again, we're going to ping out the junk as much as possible. Anyone need a heal? No. 28. That's going to die in 1 hit. I guess we just ping there. Yeah, because this means... Oh, we're not going to get the kill there. Ping you, so we save the damage. So I guess we ping you for 1. Inspire. 14, 22. Sorry, 14 plus 12, so that's 26. And then after that, 28 because of the spikes plus a 10, 38. So that's not going to do much. 14, 12. This is going to be a 10 hit. So if we drop this here, we get at least 1 extra round. We're minimizing our damage. Whew. A rough start. All right. I like both of these a lot. We're gonna take a divinity because that's defensive scaling, and I guess a cycle staff just for the damage, something to give our frontline unit, right? We see multi-strike titanite. I like seeing that. And on a shade guard. Of course, I don't think we can actually afford it. Nope. Just shy. Just shy. So we're just gonna double upgrade you. I think we're super solid now into these next fights. Now these are cherubs. We will apparently play incorrectly. Wow, that was sloppy. I thought, like, I'll put my sword mate in there and then immediately just throw down Talos. Okay. Excuse that. Sword Maiden, Shade Guard, Talos. I don't get my weapon, that's fine. Let's double pink out and then we can fly up. There we go, that's nice. Which weave, get me some gold, please. And then what's more important, my health or the scaling? Let's see, that's going to be, well, you're getting plus 10, plus 11, so 36, 40, 52, yeah, 60. You might need 2 hits to kill. So I think it's going to be the scaling. We got 20 defense, we're fine there. So we scale once, drop you. I don't know, I mean, I guess we can ping it out anyways. Yeah, we can't play our guy, that's fine. But I think we're gonna have more than enough attack and defense to win here. So now we can actually get some stat scaling, which is great. Okay, I'm gonna take the blood suit because it's 0, and let's take a gravity because we can ascend our guys to the floor if need be. I'm actually gonna take this merchant of arms though. We need a little bit of health. Merchant of arms are quite good. Enchant chamber's not bad, but let's re-roll this. Sweep weapons cache. Let's put a deployable on the cache here, and then grab the iron tongue as well. Leaky Pen, Nim's Oath, Bloodletter. Let's take a Nim's Oath. I think Nim's Oath is going to be good into the Titans, because it can randomly stun the Titans. It can also randomly stun Archeon, I think. Okay, so we're going to drop this. We're going to drop Unit 1. Unit 2... Ah, the blood suit got hit for free. That's fine. And then a Talos. I don't think we equip anything. I could, like, equip here, which is always funny. Actually, no. We can go blood suit, cycle to get you up to 46. I'm going to... When you fly up like this... Then you get the sweep, and we're just gonna conserve our health. You even got days where you didn't even take the damage there. That's really nice. We ping out the bottom floor, and then make you visit bottom. Yeah, we're doing a good job of minimizing the scaling too, which is great. Just drop one of those, get it out of the deck. I don't know, ping you in the face, stuff. Prevent you from healing up one. I mean, ping once here. Get a lot of stats. We can... We're Ascend, awesome. Send you up. We can always move Talos back one if the damage doesn't look convincing to us. Yeah, ping you out. Drop these two down. But I think our damage is pretty good. And we kept Archeon to minimum rage, which is great. Might as well save the health. Could descend, that's not needed. So let's just Inspire, get the defense. Okay. Thank you. Heaven's Word. Ooh, Ascend events. All the units. That could work. Duality. But I think it's going to be the Blood-Soaked Arena and a replacement equip in a bit. Crusader's good. Though I don't have any way to advance my Sword Maiden, and it's gaining a lot of Valor. I want that as my defense. So we're going to take the Hell's Flame. We're going to see if we can't get like a Tiny Stone for our Shade Guard at some point. And do something with that. Holy Stone double stack. Holy Stone's a great one. Ooh, Divine Dancer. I actually really like that for us. Let's get the heal 3. We can make that heal 3 to... Yeah, Valor 20. I'm happy to see it. Oofed. I think... What's the best way to do this? I'm gonna play bottom, I think. This is 0 cost, so we're gonna let that go back into the deck. Okay. So we get in the damage. That is good. We'll prevent the hit there. See if we can't get a nice sweeper this turn. Nope. Darn. I guess I could put... If this fails, I think we have to put the... sweep on our front unit. Yeah, I think that's actually what we need to do here. Yeah, we're getting flooded with curses, so we really just need to put sweep on our front guy. So it goes this, Shade Guard, Sword Maiden. We're going to stack up the Valor. I'm going to give you sweep. I guess drop a Shield Steward. This is Ascend. I really needed that to be Descend. That's fine. Bop. Bop. Since we're ascending, we might as well save ourselves the damage. Now these are taking up my dazes, which is annoying. And that guy's probably going to hit us twice. Yeah, you are going to be fine on the defense. It's definitely just mostly the shame, the amount of damage we're going to be taking here. Whew. And we're going to take another 12 up there. Not a fan of that, that's for sure. But it's that or take all the junk. Stop just like throwing these guys at me, okay? We are going to take the double there for 124 armor. Definitely the right call. You're going to stay alive. Yeah. We got a lot of Valor, which is good. Now, we do need to gain some more stats in the hopes to actually, you know, kill the bosses. And your spikes, we have to play bottom again. We definitely want this Benediction, though. We need the defense, and Eclipse Chamber is a good follow-up room, so I want that. Yeah, we're going to go this direction. Let's make this. This is a better follow-up chamber than the arena, I think. I want to make my equipments 2 cost. We can merge those together. So let's roll with combining those 2 equipment. Let's purge something. Honestly, could be the Warblers. No, I think I'm going to take space and try to get a Warbler onto my floor later. So let's go get rid of Shield Steward. And just one of the Witch Weaves. The Witch Weaves, actually, I probably should have just done 2 Witch Weaves. And let's dupe this Divinity just for the health gain. This is going to let me play top, which is nice. We get to double equip here. We are going to equip you now. And we'll fly you up in a minute. Awesome. So now I can shift every couple of turns. Just give us more armor. Oh, did I have an Ember left? Should have played it. It's fine. Witch Weaves are useless, so we ignore them. How rude. We're gonna put you here. Go for the Divinity and Inspire. Yeah, I think that's the correct call. We want the Eclipse Chamber, and we want to just keep pumping up your damage. Ugh. That guy is barely squeaking through. If I move you to the front, that doesn't improve anything. That's actually a shame. No, my health. All that health I worked for. Descend. No, thank you. We ping you twice, though, and then descend you. I might as well get that arena out of here. I think getting that guy scaling is a little bit better. Let's go ahead and just get you beefier. We send you back for the armor. Yeah. This is all fine. We ping. We triple inspire. We get a nice simple kill. We get all of our stats again. Okay. Heroic Dive, interesting. Interesting. Trample's also interesting. It's one of those, do I get the band together, right? Really depends what's in the steel shop if I go Ember or Space. So we're going to take the Heroic Dive, though. And because we want a little bit of damage, we'll take that. Maybe we get like a lunacy. Multi-strike. Not quite it. Definitely not a large stone, I think. So we'll put a health here. Dualism's good. I was really, really hoping for something better than quick. Let's give you a conduit. And give you some valor, I guess. I don't know. Okay, the dupe here. Well, if that's the case, do we just do another one of these? That could be useful. No, it's definitely another gravity. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this trial started. Spikes, we do, annoyingly with Spikes, want to play bottom. So we go the Cash. We go Shade Guard. Of course, it's the Blood Suit. It's always the Blood Suit. Sword Maiden. We will play this down. Play you. Then we're gonna fly you down. This advance is the only downside, and they're gonna die to a gravity. Well. Oh, this is also Ascend. So we're gonna fly down here. That's gonna sweep. Let us ascend you and get you with some defense. Might as well get both of them. If I can redraw that gravity, it would be amazing. Let's keep you full health. I actually don't want to drop that down, and if we just completely pop this unit, we get more damage into the flying boss. That's good. Yeah, we're definitely going to take space, I think. Okay, we take the chamber. Boop, boop. Heal you up. Doesn't matter here, so we just pink you for 1. Take that, boss. That is going to perish. That's unfortunate. But a heal 3 and a shard out of the deck. Let's go ahead and Inspire. And we will double your armor. So again, if I get a gravity on a descent, I'm super happy. Yeah, now you guys all got quick. Now I have a quick sweeper. Very cool. Heal once, bop you, damage shield to the floor. Now, we're definitely really rolling. Let's just give you double armor because I can. No. That doesn't save you? How rude. It's probably that extra 18 around. What if we send you to the front? Yeah, there we go. We take 1 for it, but I'm here for that. Honestly, I do think it's still Ember. That way I can play all my equipments out. Cursed Twin Blade's really good for us, isn't it? Yeah, we take the Cursed Twin Blade. We're going to take the Ember. I want to play all my stuff. I know I was talking about space, but I think it's definitely Ember. Upgrades aren't needed, though. That heal is nice. So is the Purges. The heal does put us up to 65. And then we could go left. Yeah, I think this is the heal here. We're going to see what the alcove is first. There's my Smidge Stone. How rude. Actually, no, we're going to heal first. Because if it's... do I go down to 15? I'm going to go down to 15. We're that greedy, okay? Yeah, we're that greedy. That's why I healed first, just in case it's that event. We greeted it out. Let's actually put Endless on a unit. Do something like this. Just keep the stats going higher and higher. And we have to play bottom. I think I can take this, right? Yeah. I mean, we have good starting stats now. Drop you. Honestly, what we should do is probably go like pip 1, pip 2, you, swap, swap, drop the Talos, and you up top. Do we give you multi-strike? No, we have to give this multi-strike that to you and hope for a descend. Yeah, I'll take the heroic dive here. We want this just to kind of shift in the back a lot. Yeah. All right, we are killing floors, which is great. And we're gaining 10 armor at least every other round. Here, I'll ascend. Let's gain that armor. Ooh. You getting through is actually really annoying, though. It's because you're not scaling quick enough because we don't have the thing down. Yeah, we need this down. Now, how do I deal with this guy? Because at the moment, what is it? Go up 3 times and kills me? 16. And that's the current issue, isn't it? You're going to go up with 460. Oh my goodness. 480. Let's just shift again. Okay, so that's not going to kill me. It's going to do its best. get those damage shields. Let's just get pure scaling. As long as we kill, we're fine, okay? Yeah. Okay, so we killed, so we're fine. We're at 6. This is still technically possible to pull out. Difficult because of how much damage we're going to be taking against the last boss, but technically possible. Okay, yeah, we just need the health. There's no questions about that. That's amazing. That's great. Damage shield's not bad. Conduit, maybe. No, it's only the first unit though. Slap some health on units. Not because I think I want to use them, because it's good to have them as blockers. I'm actually going to get rid of the Inspires for purges. And the dupe is just more health. Okay? Just everything that can give me health, I am taking that. Yeah, there's still an Inspire. Do we do this the same way? I think the answer's kinda yes. No, the answer's no. We are going to drop you top. This is going to be fine. Look at that. We even get the Eclipse Chamber right away. Who has more attack? You have less. So you're going to go mid. That guy got dazed. That's always amazing for us. Yeah, junk. Though the junk is just, honestly, letting those go through is just free ember for me. So it's kind of hard to complain about that. Descend. We need you first. That's going to perish, so let's double pop you. Yeah. Letting those put junk into my deck is actually a net positive now that I think about it. So I have zero issue with them doing that. Which one has Titanite? You have Titanite? So let's actually send you down to the front because it's hilarious. We're just going to throw around our armor. You have higher valor, so you get to go in front. This is all fine. There's some heal. Gotta take that. Let's go ahead and... we could bolt something. I don't think it's fully necessary. Let's descend you. Then we inspire. That takes something out. Ping there. Yeah, once again, things... you going up is actually good for me. As weird as that might seem, that's actually good for me because that draws me cards in Ember. We're going to send you. We gain as much life as we can, and we ping that out. No, we lost a unit. All right, I need to ping twice up mid. Or up top. We swap, we get rid of all the junk. Ping once. Take that out. Doing pretty good here. I think we take you out because you're easier to take out than the big guy here. We might use you in the front, which is honestly fine if it happens. Yeah, and see, we pinged this out. That can hit me for 5. That's not the end of the world. That's great. You have the least amount of health here. Oh, you are dying. Do I want to heal you? 32. Well, 6. So that's 38, 43, 52, 61. That's exactly death. So we do this and you survive. Hilarious. We'll take the 5. We've healed much more than that. Yeah, letting those guys go up on me is actually amazing. I don't know why. I mean, it's rare that I want it, but that is actually very good for me. This, on the other hand, is not good for me. I don't want to lose every single one of my units here, especially not you. So we take one of those out. Well, oh, nice. That does keep the Shade Guard alive. Okay, so I keep my big Scaler alive. So the question, of course, becomes, am I going to be scaling enough to survive against the next set of bosses? So I'm at 38 health. Dominion's not the issue here. It's going to be surviving Savagery's damage. Now with the Titanite guys, I might have a little bit better of a chance of just kind of tanking for a few rounds. That... Okay, so this is one thing. It costs -1. So I wonder if it cost versus apply means different things, which if so, it's honestly really annoying. We want you down for sure. Okay, then we'll take you down. You always draw that one. How rude. We're going to go Blood Suit here. Twin Blade. I think we just give you the Moon Cycle. We drop the Chamber and the Divine Dancer for now. I think getting those 2 bottom floors is the highest priority. Alright, you to go down. Let's get our scaling. Yeah, I don't want to send. Defend me. Yeah, hitting you at the days is good. Keep hitting you. Nice. Thank you, game. All right, descend. Let's give you the sweep. And we just keep tackling from here. All right. Sweeper's fine. Let's keep you healthy. You're dazed again. Oh my goodness, that's amazing for us. Let's put you in front so you gain the armor. And who needs this the most? Obviously our big guy. 3 rounds in a row, that's great. I mean, it's basically a 50-50 because I don't think it can hit Dominion or Entropy. So it's... Oh, nope, it can. No? It hit nothing? So I guess maybe it can hit Entropy. If so, that's incredibly lame. We just keep defending here. Eventually, we'll break through bottom. Do I want a heroic dive anyone? I think we go this. And we just wipe out the unit. As always, that's good for us. Let's go Firelight. Oops, did I do that on the wrong floor? It did. It doesn't matter. I guess we drop you down, give you some heals. Yeah, okay, so I guess apparently Nim's Oath can hit Entropy because this is the second time. That's definitely feels bad, but kind of understandable. Let's go ahead and pop you 3 times because that's just going to save me a lot of issues. Oh, we're going to finally take a 5 hit. We don't need to keep casting the Pyrelights, so it's heal for 6, blast you twice. We're almost done with that boss, then we just have to get to the next big one. Yeah, we don't need to keep casting that because we've already won there. So it's definitely just... the heal and scaling is... Oh, I'm not killing that unit? That can be worrisome. Couple of ways out of that. We go Ascend, Ascend, Blast. We double block here to save 5. Okay. Whew. Now that's another unit that I have to be annoyed about. I'm going to keep blocking. I guess I don't need to continuously just get your armor up. But we are going to do every single bit of damage we can into that guy. Okay. If I drop you, that does get the kill. So I don't take an extra damage there. Not taking that damage. Just taking the 3. Let's make sure we get a little bit more through and keep you alive. We are slowly getting there. And that's the big issue. It's just kind of slow. gonna keep you alive for a round. Thank you. Let's get our armor. Man. Okay. We get this. Ascend again. It's Benediction. We're going to have to survive, what, another 3 rounds? Oh my goodness. Let's pile the armor in middle to help defend against you in case you are the one that gets on dazed here. You don't. Good. I can finally descend a quick unit if I want. So let's do that. And with quick, I don't care if those get extra attack. It's going to be close, unfortunately. Okay, the double here, heal here is going to help a lot. Oh man, we are getting such good hits on this Nimzo. Whew! We have done it. You're not dying, which is a little annoying, but hey, doesn't matter. You know what? Boop. Oh, I shifted you the wrong way. That's fine. Go down to 5. Whew. 16 waves. 16 waves. Okay, run summary. So not reset free. I mean, I tried to greed the first ring. It didn't work. That's fine. That's on me. And then I know I at least had one misplay where I accidentally put Talos down where I meant to put my other unit. Other than that, did I ever reset? Maybe. I can't remember. Long battles here. I think every single dupe on Divinity was required. Having 3 of these so I could heal 9 going through my deck, really, really important. Honestly, the Sinner Cell, not Sinner Cell, I think the Looming Dark Shard was worth it for 50 health. Just because how much Ember and draw value it provided me. So I could actually probably see these pretty quick since I was getting the extra several draws per round. Someone can do the math. I'm not going to do that math. I'm going to say it's worth it. The downs, so the only thing that annoys me, well, there's actually 2 things here. There's 2 things that annoy me from this run, okay? And this isn't like about the run, it's just mechanics. The 2 mechanical things that annoy me. One is the Sword Maiden. Its summon effect kept triggering before the weapons cache effect did. So if you're wondering why, hey, why'd you keep this Penitent's blood suit in there all the time? Well, my hope was that the Sword Maiden would pull it every single time. There was, what, 4 targets? 1, 2, 3, 4 if you count the blood suit. So if I did like a triple Uniflor bottom, so if I did my triple striker, my double striker, divine dancer, and a tiny steward, then I could play all 3 bottom, but then I would get 0 valor here, which I guess is fine, but that was a nice chunk of valor, makes it a really good blocker. The other options, yeah, could have removed it, then guaranteed play 2. But honestly, I think it was perfectly fine to go, okay, Sword Maiden goes down. Whenever I draw, if I draw the Penitent's Blood Suit as a 0 cost, it's fine for triggering Artificer. Yeah, that's it. It's fine for triggering Artificer. I did this in a different run of mine that I didn't record where, oh, I forgot his name. Greg's name. The guy that gets +3/+3 permanently when you equip with a weapons cache room. So where I would just constantly summon the exiled starters that are erratic assistants. Exiled starter for Lazarus League in a weapons cache room to draw, and I drafted every single 2-cost or less equipment I found. So I just kept playing them, getting them for free, and that also included 1 or 2 Penitent's Blood Suits. So for triggering Artificer, especially if you can pair it as a free draw, that's not bad. That's this end game use now. It still has the early game use for damage, but that is the end game use of Penitent's Blood Suit, triggering Artificer. But yeah, the fact that this happens after, I mean, that makes perfect sense. That's fine gameplay-wise. But the fact that this triggers, before the weapons cache is the reason I kept the Blood Suit. And otherwise, I probably would have purged that. Besides that, the other thing that is annoying me, and I've reported this technically, I don't know if it's a bug or not, or if it's intended, is that the minus cost of Celestial Sails does not persist. Okay? Scrivener's minus cost, that will persist. The not Eclipse Chamber, weapon caches minus cost, that persists. Woken's Rail Spikes minus cost, that persists. It seems really awkward this does not, even if that's how they wanted it to work, okay? But yeah, otherwise, it was a close last fight, but we scaled a lot of defense. That's going to help us here against Seraph, honestly, and I realized this in the middle of it, letting those guys that gave me double junk go up actually really, really helped my deck because of Looming Dark Shard. It was a Looming Dark Shard, plus the Center Self, because then it was a free Ember and didn't take up a draw. So basically, letting those up put 2 free Embers into my deck at random times. So that was cool. But yeah, we made it through. Shade Guard still Shade Guarding. Just a couple of tanks. And, once again, just to survive the damage, this endless Upbeat Warbler was useful, surprisingly enough. Just put that down and let it die each round against the Titans, and then just have some things behind it, slowly gaining stats. Thanks for Captain's Halo. That worked out really nice. It was a rougher run, but it did work out. If we go to the challenge, we can see what else was done. All right, so I think I'm probably going to be the only one that greeted out this Looming Dark Shard. That's going to be my guess, okay? I think it's an insane artifact, and if you can do this and still end with 10 plus health and path into a heal, I think it's usually worth getting, because you're going to save yourself a lot of damage by being able to play more things out. But I think the big one, and we'll see how this goes, Nim's Oath is the big one. Okay, see, Bloodletter, I don't think that's the correct call. I think you should want a Nim's Oath. So you got Talos. Equalizing Rings, pretty good with Talos and all these. The same equipment here. Arena, Weapons Cache, also deployable. You're going to see a lot of this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a Divine Dancer. Okay, so they opted for Silent Sentinel instead of my Shade Guard. That is definitely a choice. Triple Striking Sword Maiden is strong with the Valor 8. I agree with that. Quick Healths. Yeah, those guys survive better than I. They did do the Ember Space. They did not take any healing. That's one thing. They didn't take any... They don't have any healing, and this is probably why they died. Yeah, 63 damage, even at full... nearly full health. Because how much health does that have again? I just played it. You'd think I would know this, right? It ends with a max of 72 health. So if they took... Oh, it doesn't tell me. 63% boss damage. Yeah, I don't know how much health they're at. Yeah, they probably took a lot there, though. All right, next page. Here, they took a leaky pen. That's very risky. Especially early game. You have nothing to capitalize on this extra draw and minus Ember early game, so I disagree with the leaky pen. Yeah, okay. Forever Serum, that's pretty nice. They have a Shade Guard with that. They went fully melee weakness, which honestly endgame probably would have helped a lot. They do have a Cleave. That probably could have used a dupe or two, or the holdover if they found one. Again, they didn't take the shard. You didn't take a shard. You did take Nim's Oath, though. I agree with that. Equipment's deployable. Yeah, like I said, you're going to see... And this seems like it's always going to be the right call if you find it. Deployable weapons cache is probably something that's going to be strong a lot of times, and you're going to find it a lot of times. Yeah. Would you die? You died on Seraph, so you just couldn't get through probably the wide waves. And that's, once again, first off, having the Sinner Self. So you missed the Sinner Self. Did you take the Radiant Arms over it? I can't remember when I got it. Oh, don't want to generate challenge. I want to click previous. Yeah. That Sinner Self is great. So that had to be a ring 8 buy, correct? And this, because this was ring 7, was it not? Or were they next to each other? I can't remember anymore. It had to be a buy. Yeah, I think that had to be a buy. And I think... Yeah. These two together, I think that was the big call. Taking Nim's Oath was the other one. That saves you a lot of damage. I hit Savagery so many times with that Nim's Oath, and that saved me a lot of health. But hey, I finished this run. The run is done. So with that said, thank you for watching and have fun.